Everyone in all the places doing all the things. I'm going to play some Gideon book turns, which is a deck I haven't dusted off in a while. We can go in and take a look at the state of this deck. So this deck is about putting Book of Exalted Deeds on Mutavaults, and or eventually you want to do this, and or locking the game with Gideon and then taking extra turns. There's another version of this that I have that goes infinite, which I may trade a polish up later, but this, I think, historically has been my most consistent version, just because of, like, once you put a book on this and make it indestructible with this, it's like it's not going anywhere usually. So we'll just take a look here. We got 3 Fragment Reality, 3 Surge of Salvation, 3 Reprieves, 1 Search for Glory, 4 Divine Purges, 4 Gideon of the Trials, 3 Book of Exalted Deeds, 2 Glorious End, 4 Chance for Glory, 3 Rings, 4 Karns, 1 Farewell, 1 Approach, Snow Mana Base, along with 4 Mutavaults, 1 Faceless Haven. In the Karn board, we're running Torment Script, Pithing Needle, Liquid Metal Coating, Book of Exalted Deeds, 1 Ring, Godfair's Statue, Cityscape Leveler, and you could make the argument that we might actually be better off dropping this for a Platinum Angel, just because we have extra turns and such. So having a way in our sideboard to enable us without a Mutavault to get the you can't lose the game could potentially win us the game in certain scenarios. So let's do that. Let's try running it like that. This deck's a lot of fun. I wouldn't classify this deck as a top tier competitive deck, but it is not weak. It's another like B tier deck that you can still play and be competitive with. It's just not gonna beat out the consistency of some of the other decks that just always do their thing. So let's take our rating a bit, right? Rank 307. When we started. Yeah, alright, we got the Reprieve. We got the book and the Mutavault. Assuming we can draw into white mana, we got Divine Purge. Okay, there's another white mana. We need 1 more. Put Gideon. Emblem up. That turns on Glorious End for us. This? I mean, that's actually beneficial to us right now.
You hold no power over me.
We're gonna end his turn this time.
That's enough.
Alright. Well, I'm not sure what opponent was trying to do, however, Rule of Law, not always the best thing to drop when your opponent has a board state and you don't. You basically put a lock on the board when I already had a clock. You have to put a lock when the opponent doesn't have a clock. Okay. We need to find our book. However, we're just gonna play it tapped. I think we should be fine for this turn. I mean, maybe I end up regretting it, but we'll see. That's... Oh, that was the wrong... Well, it's fine. I'm just gonna kill the... Sure. No real reason to show the Mutavault, so we need it at this point, with him only having 2 veterans out. Perfect, that lets us get the ring down. Yeah, we'll play the ring here, because that makes the bat not work anymore. Next turn, we can play book and draw a card. So let's see here. So if I play this, activate this, take an extra turn, play the Gideon. No. We're not gonna do it like that. Alright. Play book. Draw a card. Pass the turn. How will you deal with this opponent? We're gonna change the rules of the game. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh, the TV show, not the card game. We just make the rules up as we go along. Alright, you get to take your pick. Beautiful. I think we just win now. That's quite good. So here, we're actually better off doing it like this. Because now it's indestructible. And you take the extra turn anyway, so who cares, right? Now we have protection even if they had somehow had a way to kill it. We have changed the rules of the game. We no longer care about damage. We no longer care about card advantage. We no longer care about decking. We only care that this land never dies. Even like a like destroy land effect doesn't work anymore. It'd have to be exiles a land. So like Teferi ult. Creatures and enchantments. We'll wait to use the ring till after our turn so we don't have to discard. Because we're gonna get a card back here. We just completely destroy everything. Opponent quits. Probably a wise decision. 295. Like I said, so this deck has two advantages. It's trying to do something that the other decks aren't trying to do. All the other decks are trying to make people lose life, or cast a combo off, or do XYZ, mill the opponent out, these things. This deck is trying to put a token on the land. If it can do that, it'll probably win the game. So the advantage it has is that you have a different strategy than everybody else, and B, nobody knows what the fuck you're playing, because it's not a common deck to see. So like, they could very easily tap out when you're about to put a token on the land and not realize that they're about to just lose the game. Alright, we can work with this for sure. Just need to find our artifacts. Sure. Go ahead and do that. Ornithopter, we have another fragment of reality here. If he casts Kuldotha, we reprieve it. Hey Jinxie. Hey buddy. Here's Jinx to say hey to everybody. Hey buddy. Sure. Go for it, bro. That Divine Purge is quite good. Alright, so we're just going to go for our third white source here. We're not really super concerned with casting Chance for Glory at the moment. We want him to Kuldotha here. We want him to pop all the artifacts and do all the crazy shit he's going to do. Like, go ahead and cast the Oxidon. We fragment it and then purge. Okay. Sure. This is perfect, so we're gonna do this. And then we're just gonna go and Divine Purge. Lost 2 mana to cast Ornithopters, buddy. So this has got to be their bushwhacker, basically, but it costs more. Alright. So I guess we're losing Farewell, but that's in and of itself is dangerous. And 6 is the magic number for when we can play something extra turn on the same turn. That's Ornithopter, the saddest Ornithopter in the world. This guy's gonna be all gas. He's not gonna be able to do it. He could Kuldotha Rebirth it. But that kind of fucks his game plan up. But that's probably his best chance. Or not Kuldotha Rebirth, but the other one. He could destroy our thing and give us tokens, basically. Probably wise. Let's see what that last card is. So yeah, this is actually doing pretty well. Goodbye, 290. I love this deck. Even if this deck is not top tier, I've always loved this deck. It's great. This is one that I would love to have in real life. Have removal and board wipes, so we should be reasonably well situated. Okay, that's fine. So we're just gonna go ahead and Gideon.
Show me what you can do. You cannot win.
If he kills it, that's fine. We have another one. Alright. I think stalling just benefits us. Because this will get wiped out by this. So, like, One Ring just buys us a turn and draws us a card. There's no downside. He exiled Glorious? Did. Alright, well. Let's see if we can hit our land drop for the turn. We did. Purge everything. Gonna have something. We should be getting close to being in really good shape here. Let's slurp up some cards and play another white mana and go ahead and plus this again on Steamkin. We should have this pretty well in hand, I think. We have Glorious End here when he tries to finale again. $284. Like we're climbing with the deck, you know? I really do love this deck. It's great. We haven't fought any of the like good strong meta decks right now. Like we kind of get smoked by Geomancer usually. We have big problems with something like Geist Scam 2 because you can't target the Geist with anything. We have to basically have Divine Purge and also have them not have Phase Out or Counterspell on turn 3, which is pretty unlikely. But hey, if we can just dodge them the whole time, then that's great. Alright, Draxus. Yeah, this is a turn 4 Vault. Just play a tap land here. Plains, then Sundown, book. What is this? Farewell? Reanimator, maybe? We'll see. Alright, so the question is, do we go Gideon or do we go Book here? If I go Gideon, we get immediate protection. If I go Book, we have the potential to just win next turn, but opponent's on like a combo kill type deck. So I think... I just feel like Quintoris. This is Quintoris combo. Yeah, this is definitely Quintoris combo. Okay. Okay. He won't be able to go off till turn 5 with his Quintoris. He probably doesn't have anything to deal with Book either. I mean, I could be wrong and he hits a fucking Geomancer here and we just lose, but this is like a really high upside. Wow, he didn't destroy the artifacts. Are you kidding me? So the problem is Quintoris comes out next turn and we don't actually win versus Quintoris? Okay. Quintoris doesn't kill Gideon. He could have removal.
This world, this ends now.
He could have the 2-mana removal, and it's like kind of sus play. The Bedeck Bedazzle with a black and a treasure. Black, red, and a treasure. What the fuck is this deck? Why are you running 4-mana slots in your Cascade deck? This also lets us hold up Surge of Salvation. Like if he goes for the kill in the Book, we just Surge it. It's a shame this is a tap lane. I should have actually played this instead of the untap lane, probably. We would love for him to tap out and try to kill the Book right now. Now we're going. He knows he doesn't have anything in his deck. Now we're at 280. I mean, like, it's not bad. It's just like, I can't trust it because they matchmake partially based on the contents of your deck. And it would appear that when I play this deck, I don't fight any of the meta decks. I'm fighting weird shit. Some weird Quintoris combo variant that runs board wipes at 4 mana. I have no idea. Let's hope we hit land. So he gets an Ornithopter if I do this thing, so I'm gonna let him switch the ninja in. Or just deal 1 damage, that's fine too. Land, please. Play the Ornithopter. Yes. Now give me land. Fuck, that's not a land. Shit. Okay. Can't reprieve this because it's an ability. But this isn't the worst thing that could have happened. I need him to cast a spell. The Ornithopter. I'll reprieve the Ornithopter. I don't give a fuck. I have to hit a land. There we go. There we go, baby. Play something else. Two gone. That's great. We know he doesn't have a counterspell too. This should be 4. I think. Personally, I think this guy should be 2. To be in, well, I don't know. This guy... Yeah, this guy should be 2. This guy should be 4. Because they're running 4 of the Sensei, so it's like, you get unlimited extra mana. Now play this guy again. Great. Now play something else. Alright, Divine Purge again. Sure. I mean, if he's got the Sensei, we're dead. We'll see. Because can't he... Yeah, he can. And then he can clone the Silver Fur. This is a really good deck, by the way. This is one that's probably pretty cheap to build. Well, I don't know. 1,000 Face Shadows are rares. Silver Fur Master, I think, is an uncommon. I think several of the key cards are uncommons, but it's still like... That's an extremely strong deck. It's an archetype that's been around for a long time, too. I wonder if Spell Pierce is the best counter for that deck. I guess it probably is. Alright, let's try it. We got a book, we got a purge. Up against red. No shock, that means it might be... I mean... I'll do it in my second phase, but like we just have to run this out. Okay, he didn't treasure up. That means we should be in the clear unless he's got artifact destruction. We'll see. Okay. It's gonna help us dig for the Mutavault. We may have to purge our own book. I don't want to do that. Alright, we're gonna take the bonk here. Now that he's tapped out, we can take an extra turn. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is...
Your weapons won't. Your defeat is inevitable.
Let's reset him. So you obviously have to kill Gideon now. If he doesn't have a board presence, we can play Book and just draw with the ring. There's another Runaway Steamkin, sure. Put me something else. Okay, shock me. Sure. Sure.
I'm going in.
By all means. Really want to find that Mutavault now. Get 4 mana to work. Play this and deal some damage to the Gideon.
Bring it on.
2 mana left. Can he kill the Gideon? No. There's the Mutavault.
I've got you.
Should be in good shape now. Discard the tap land. We'll fragment the Steamkin on 2 counters. Wait, it takes 3? Yeah, on 2 counters we'll fragment it.
Yep, I'm basically a professional at saving in this drive by now.
We have changed the rules of the game. My opponent friend.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
kill the Gideon. I mean, Gideon was gonna die regardless. We did the thing. We don't care about our life total anymore.
This is a plane worth saving. Stand down.
Alright. So my suspicion is that opponent doesn't have anything that could get him out of this. Based on what we've seen of his deck so far. But you never know, he might have Field of Ruin in there.
So I'm a little hot-headed. So what?
Draw some cards. Oh yeah, now it's gonna get fun.
Stand down. Our actions determine true goodness and never.
Got Pharaoh.
You hold no power. Allow me.
Got him. I don't know, man. I'm climbing with this deck. I mean, we started at 300. Is this deck actually good now? It can't be, right? I haven't fought a single Geomancer. I haven't fought a single Geist Scam. It's all, like, that's what it is, though. Like, the deck forces the non-meta decks because it's running non-meta cards, so you just get the random matches. It's gotta be it, right? There's no way I could play this long and not run into a single, like, main tier 1 deck. No Wizards. No Geist Scam. No Geomancer. Playing mostly people in, like, the 90 to 85% range. Okay. Sure. We'll try it. We got Reprieve. We got Purge. End is kind of a dead card for now, but it could be useful down the road. We have mana. Don't hate hitting my land drops here in this kind of a matchup. We just have to get, like, he's unlikely to have artifact hate. Maybe. Rough. I mean, Tasha doesn't really do anything to us, except its ult kills us. We don't have creatures. So, there's that. So we basically, well, okay, so if we can set up one of our planeswalkers to where we can Glorious in the effect, it's a mill effect, right? Yeah, it is. Oh, we have Surge of Salvation. That'll block it. Nice. Alright, we should be fine. Tasha does nothing. If he triggers the ult, we Surge of Salvation, and hopefully that's enough. Artifact, instant, and sorcery spells. That sucks. During... no, just all the time. That does suck, but it's not the end of the world. Alright. Now ult. We have two ways to get out of it, but one of them kills us if we can't find two very specific cards in our deck. So, like, if... just goes 3, that's whatever. Sure. Couldn't you have proliferated? I want to build a deck around this card. It's sick. I actually really like... I really like the Super Friends turns deck, where you can, like, you just pump Planeswalker counters. I mean, we just have to sit here. Sure. It's also sick with all the tick down planeswalkers, because, like, what if Narset... what if Narset could tick herself up? You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of thing. Alright, I'm on deck. Alright, we're dead. I do really like this archetype here. Ichor Moon Gauntlet. It's on the list. I think I have most of the planeswalkers I would need to do that. We need white mana, like, super desperately, but we do have the Reprieve to kind of draw, the Divine Purge to stall. We just have to hit one white mana. We actually have to hit 2 white mana through the course of the game. We have this Search. White mana off the top would be amazing. That's not it. So we're gonna search it up. Thopter, Michigos. We take a little chunk here. The Purge is good. Feels like a mana leak here. There's a stick there, so he's either bluffing or he has a mana leak. Not mana leak, mana tide. Spoil the Michigos. 2 mana Ornithopter. Need some white mana. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks, actually. We didn't tap it. Oh, we didn't tap it. That's awesome. Very lucky. So what do we need here? Platinum Angel is tempting. Ring is also tempting. I think we're gonna get another draw with this card most likely, so I'm gonna take the thing that I can actually cast right now. Never mind, he can kill the card. We play the ring. Okay, we're pretty sure. I'm gonna take a hit here. Take a hit for what, like 12 or something? 12. Yep. Red mana would be chance for glory and Gideon.
Thick and healthy looking.
If he's got more rebands, we're just fine. Doing that means he probably doesn't. Okay, that's a good draw. We have to play the ring. Yes. Now we can Gideon and chance for glory. Alright, sure. I don't have double white. I need this is gonna screw me. This being colorless instead of white. Cast this and a glorious end. I can. Okay, sure. See if he tries to cast anything. I hope we draw a white land. That's not a white land. It is what it is. We can toss a couple Mutavaults in the path of whatever he sends at the Gideon. Two blockers. This doesn't matter. Not really. So he has to send 3 at the Gideon. and 2 of our face, and we just lose. So actually, alright, something good off the top. It's just we were fucked on our calls, man. Here's too hard. We're just a little short. So goddamn close, yo. If any of these were white, we would have been able to just do it right here. We're dead. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? We won like 5 games, went down 30 ranks, and then lose 1 and go up 30? Well, that's some BS. What the hell? Okay. I mean, this is kind of our textbook hand here. Hopefully it'll work out. Play second Alpine Meadow, then at the end of his next turn, okay, it's just ninjas again. I might go ahead and roll Gideon. Actually, okay. We're gonna get the book out. If we get a Mutavault, it might not matter what he does. We could also ring here. Let's go and do that. Gets us another turn. If we hit a Gideon off the ring, we can chance for glory. What are the odds that he can just kill us here? Just gonna play it. Here we go. got the whole duplicating his lord. And there's the master. That's just an uncommon, so. This is 6-10. He needs one more lord. I think that does it. Does it? 3-3. Ugh, that deck feels really bad to play against, I gotta say. There might be upgrades I could make to this deck at this point too. I still think going for it was the play, because if I had not, I could have, yes, lived another turn, but then I would have had to play it that turn. I don't know, maybe not. I could have, because I could have killed one of the Soul for Masters. Although if you can ninjutsu it, then maybe not, you know? You can just flip it back to his hand. It's actually surprisingly hard to interact with that deck on the combat step. Okay. Purge should be pretty good against the elves. Alright, so I'm gonna play Gideon. He's all mana dorks right now. But I'm still gonna just plus on the elves. He wants to kill the Gideon, he has to swing with the Archdruid. We don't care if he hand dumps here. In fact, we kind of want him to. Sure. It makes it really hard for him to just kill the Gideon on that turn. You might as well just play out your hand, buddy. It's a mana from your Archdruid, but you'll have to tap him to do that. And if you tap him, you cannot attack with him. So it's your call, opponent. Honor. Alright. Sounds good. We're gonna purge and kill card. Perfect. Couldn't be better. Name's Gideon.
That's enough.
So now he has to kind of start over here. 3 mana Pithing Needle, probably not mega appealing, but maybe he'll just do that. If he does, that's fine. Sure. We're gonna play Book. Unlikely to have another source for a second Pithing Needle, so we'll just go ahead and play that book out. It's mono green, so he's not going to have any creature killing stuff. I think we got a pretty good shot here. Right, let's change the rules of the game.
Don't force my hand.
I have altered the rules. Pray I do not alter them further. Kill my Gideon. Now we're gonna start ringing. We can ring, hold up, reprieve, draw at the end of his turn.
Next time, I'll be ready.
Ooh, Glory Send is interesting too. We had to land this turn. Fuck it. I want to hold up the remand. I'll let him have the Archdruid now. Do I? Draw a card either way. Ramping the ring up faster is good. I think I reprieve it. Through 4. Okay. Sure. Let's draw some cards. Ooh, that's nice. Platinum Angel is pretty good here too. We already have book though, so maybe something a little bit more intimidating, like a leveler. Just a Godfair statue to make his life miserable. And then I think I'll just end your turn right there, buddy. Now I'll grab the leveler. I mean, I really don't think that there's any possible outs for him at this point, but here. Are you gonna all in my card? Probably not. I'll just send the tokens. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this. And I'll play this and cast. No. Really? Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. Winning the game by not losing the game. But how do you win though? Oh, I do that by not losing. Yeah, but like you have to win somehow, yeah. By not losing. I don't lose. Therefore eventually I'll win. Yeah, we can work. As long as we draw a land, we should be in pretty good shape with this hand. Alright, land please. If we get a land, we can chance our glory at the end of his turn, play Gideon, Emblem, get another turn, Divine Purge, smack with Gideon. We should theoretically stack up pretty well against this deck with this hand, but we are going to have to draw that third land to be able to do anything. So there's that. I need to hurry up and not lose so I can win. It's like a White Devotion version of it. Strange that he's not trying to gain any life or anything here. I mean, just plopping Gideon down and plussing on the voice is pretty good, too. Well, it's slow, but opponent seems to be off to a slow start as well. If the board state doesn't change, I'm playing Gideon plussing on the voice. Okay, board state has changed. Right. He has mana. He has 6. Soul Warden, sure. Five mana. What is it? Soul Warden, sure. Borrowed 10. Sure. It's gonna hurt. This doesn't hit Yeah, it doesn't hit enchantments, unfortunately. Okay, hit me for 6. Then we're gonna go ahead and purge it up. Alright, buddy. What you casting? You understand that that's the same as just tapping it for 3, right? Like 1, 2, 3. If we ever get a fragment reality, we can just pop this and then immediately combo. Okay. We take 3, down to 7. So part of me says play Gideon and plus it on the Sarah Paragon. I think that is going on.
The fight you want, then a fight not if I can help.
We have Surge of Salvation and Mutavault to block the Soul Warden. So he won't swing with the Soul Warden. That means that we can block his Borrowed Time or whatever he does. With the Teferi out, we can start taking extra turns. I mean, Gideon, not Teferi. Dirt. Sure thing. It's definitely not attacking. That would be incredibly foolish. I guess he just gets it back eventually, is his thought process. I still don't think that's the play.
Stand down.
We have our indestructible land now.
My turn.
Oh. Dirt. Oh, I didn't even get to say oops in time. Okay. I fucked up. You have to emblem with the Gideon. It's not a choice. I forgot. Dirt. Oops. I know I did that one. I even know I did that one. Damn it. Should have had that. I don't really like this. 2 Karns is too many Karns. Not enough land, too many Karns. Like this. Oh, great. Well, Surge didn't do us any good. It's fine. Thoughtseize deck's usually pretty slow. Takes Surge. Okay, sure. Means you got more discard, right? I mean, feel like that was such a terrible play to pick Surge over Book when he didn't have another way to get rid of Book, right? Because now he just played Book. And then, like, he can't do anything ever again because he has to stay open to kill her shit. You see, like, you just win the game. Take an extra turn, make it indestructible. Do your worst, opponent. Do you have anything that can kill an indestructible Mutavault? That was the question. Yeah, that won't do it, my friend. Indestructible, my friend. You want to see a fun trick, even if it wasn't indestructible? Which I don't think he realizes it is yet. I really won't deal with Liliana. Got him. Alright, so I'll play one more game. I need to get some dinner. Okay, I keep this. Alright. Devotion. I mean, the demolition field is actually kind of annoying for us. Stuff dies to Divine Purge. Yeah, let's play Gideon. Good old Gideon.
Your weapons won't help you win. Invulnerability has its perks.
Next turn, we probably have to emblem search for a land.
Bring it on.
Do you want to go ahead and use that demolition field there, buddy? Unless we draw a land. If we draw a land... How do we do this? See, like, we could do this to stall, right? forces him to send everything at Gideon.
You'll have to get through me first.
If he tries to kill our Mutavault with his Demolition Field, we surge it. We do need that extra white mana though, so we need another land. Demolition Field, Demolition Field. That sucks. It's gonna be well timed then. We're gonna ring next turn. We can ring again. We need the land though.
I must revisit my training.
Land's not bad. It at least lets us draw off the top. We have a couple turns here that we can daisy chain one rings. So next turn we'll draw 2, play another ring. If we hit 2 more white, like if we hit a white next turn and again, if we have pretty good odds with the ring out, then we can just book and immediately do it. Ooh. Okay. Here. Fragment might be a little late to help us at this point. I think we've lost it. Wait. If I fragment the Righteous Valkyrie, then everything drops by 2. 2, 4, 6, 11. Yeah, we're fucked if we do that, so we just have to do this again. And keep our bigger ring. Demo field on my Alpine Meadow and not my Mutavault. That would be really truly big brain. No, he's gonna do it. We do need white mana, and we could draw into a Mutavault. Fragments the ring, sure. Divine Purge. Divine Purge would be ridiculous. But if we don't get that... Oh my god, it was so close, yo. Let's do this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're dead. So...
Gods of this world are worthy of service.
Alright. We're dead. We're just gonna scoop.
There is no shame.
That's a real shame. Alright, I know I said that was the last game, but I want to play one more game. I'd go snack some burgers or something. Quick. NTHBC. Alright. Just need land. Okay, good, good, good. We're up against... we're up against the combo deck, whatchamacallit, so... that's very good, though. If he has the Carnosaur, we're dead. Alright, we're dead. I should guess. Sure. That's the cost of playing this deck. Wish they would do something about some of the more lame decks in the format. Sure. This would be better against the last deck. Okay, sure. Sure, by all means. So that before he gets any value out of it, he can have the life. I don't really give a shit about the life. Valkyrie 2. Search for glory for book. Okay, life. Fine. Maybe. Might be fine. Do have ring here. We're just dead again. Just this much too slow, so we have to just do this. If that he wants to kill the Gideon,
Show me what you can do.
then he would be a fool to do that.
There with me.
We have to just sit with the Mutavault up there. If I just had the book in hand rather than tutored for it, it would have been perfect, but... it's sketchy. I may be putting down the white to help search for Thoughtseize. Alright, go on and do it. Let's do this. Alright. I'm gonna look into this deck. See if I have the cards for it. It's half land. I don't think I'm gonna get Faltsies. It's gonna be like ninja stuff. I can't counter that or surge it, so play the tap land now, get it out of the way. Now next turn we can reban something. Now he's just gonna play back his dude, most likely. Unless he picks up an Ornithopter. This is a rare. No, this is a common. So the only rares are the one that copies. Sure, scry some more. Great, awesome, wonderful. Use Ninja the D-Powers. Ninja the D-Power is not powerful enough anymore. Alright. Bonk, sure. Play Gideon plus on Moon Circuit Hacker. Remain whatever he does here no matter what. Even in Ornithopter, just so that we can draw the card. I'd love for him to try to play something. See, he's discarding this and not casting it? Like what? He's definitely got trying to play a tempo game with us, which you would probably be successful at because we have to cast next turn.
Watch over. I've been waiting for this.
Turning that into One Ring. Takes pressure off, stops him from drawing cards, hopefully. I mean, he could always pick it back up and then ninja it back out, potentially. But that requires him to commit a lot of resources, most likely. Still doesn't draw a card. Card. Alright, sure. And a Divine Purger bonus. There are 4 in the deck. There are 4 Divine Purges. Discard. I'm counting non-lethal damage here. He probably does have a ward by this point though, so like we gotta keep that in mind. The Karn, if he can't kill us, might take something off of our face. Fairy Seer, Changeling Outcast, Ornithopter, Retrofitter Foundry, Moon Circuit Hacker, Thousand Face Shadow. Interesting. Alright. Has to sacrifice now. It's a shame I can't plus this on tokens, huh? Yeah. Rip. Alright, we're dead. That's 8 right there. Ring. It doesn't matter, we're dead. Alright, well, GG's. I'm gonna go grab some burgers. So, yeah, later. We only lost 50 ranks, not a big deal. Had a good run at the start and then got kind of creamed at the end as we ran into the actual real decks. Alright, later guys.